He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. We'd built our world together with a love so clear.
Have you started? Are you recording for what's going to go on the podcast then?
Oh no, I'll just record it anyway, but I'll chop out the first however long. It's just I do that so I don't forget. Oh, don't worry, all the litigious stuff gets.
I won't start saying intimate things. Yeah.
Oh, that as well. Yeah. Oh no, actually they'll stay in. They seem to be more popular.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I finally got around to doing this. I was meant to start like 2 months ago, and I just haven't got around to it yet.
No,
I got COVID again. About a week before I was due to start recording, I got COVID again, 4th time. And
what?
Yeah,
that's appalling. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah.
I know, but one of them was my fault.
Oh really?
But yeah, the last one was someone just got it out of the blue, and I'd been hanging out with them that weekend, and I was like. He went, you might have to get COVID test. I was like, I know. I was already feeling it by then. So get used to it. So that knocked me out for like most of September.
Oh, God, that's a pain. Yeah. Well, you're not allowed to get it anymore. That's more than enough times, isn't it? Yeah.
I reckon I've had more than my fair share now. Although, to be honest, it's less of a hassle every time. The first time I got it was an absolute nightmare. So it's become easier every time. So I reckon I'm becoming gradually immune.
I'm trying to think of a cell block equivalent of that, actually.
Well, they got the plague at one point, didn't they?
Oh Jesus, yeah, they had that plot twice, didn't they? Do you remember there was the Evelyn Randall? Do you remember that she?
I couldn't remember her name. Yeah, I remember the story.
She came in with that actress Julia was. Like she was in it about 3 times, and then there was the second time just before B left. There was the Lassa fever, and the freak got ill, and they recycle it. So yeah, you're right.
It's not the only storyline they've recycled.
No. Oh no, strange that. Oh no, Prisoner never does that.
I mean, you've got to be honest. You got to fill nearly 700 episodes of telly with something. You're gonna recycle. At least a ballroom dancing only happened once. Can be grateful for that.
Yeah, that's very good.
What I always normally look for at the start is there any prisoner news? And there never is these days. There's never anything. There's no like shows where people touring. There's no ex-cast members coming over to do.
Do you think?
They're all getting on. That's the problem.
That's what I was going to say to you. Do you think it's because Greg, do you watch the who's the Aussie guy that does all the interview? He does the interviews. He's got his own channel. Have you seen him?
No, I don't like other people doing content.
Oh, don't you? No, he interviewed.
No, I just don't look for it. That's all.
Have you not watched it? He's got a whole YouTube channel, and he interviews old prisoner stars and people like that.
Oh, the Talking Prisoner channel.
That's what I meant. Yes, yeah.
No, I've never heard of it.
No. I mean, on that, some of them are getting it, and they talk to people like Maggie Kirkpatrick, and they say, they say stuff like it was so many years ago, I just hardly remember anything at all. They've got very vague memories now, you know.
That's the thing, is that they're all like jobbing actors, aren't they? So it's just a gig that they had 40 odd years ago. That's So they didn't think that people were going to be still watching it 40 years later and then going through it with a fine-tooth comb.
No,
in fact, they'd have thought it was weird.
Yeah, and actually looking at your backdrop, I love you. Very nice backdrop. I mean, some of those people behind you have sadly passed on, haven't they?
They have.
Betsy Bobbitt.
Some more recently than others. Yeah, Betsy died, maybe 4 years ago, something like that now.
Yeah. I've got her autobiography. You know, have you seen it? It's
I've seen that she'd done one, but
it's quite good.
I've heard it's better than most on the grounds that she does actually talk about Prisoner a fair whack in it. Whereas
she does that. probably the most. Yeah.
Yeah, others have avoided it for various reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Meg did a autobiography. It's like standing at the back.
I don't
That'll
think
be
yeah, exactly. I don't think she has actually. No, come to think of it. Yeah.
I get the feeling she's not the sort of person who'd have riveting stories to tell. I don't know why.
Well,
I just get that feeling.
do you, also, I mean, I've heard, because she was sort of like the Grundy's snitch.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
hear
she was
that?
a backstabber, wasn't
Val
she?
Lehman hated her. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot she was a backstabber.
Yeah, and she was sort of a bit of a goody two shoes, and you had to be careful what you'd say because she'd go and speak to the big bosses.
Actually, she does look the type. Actually, yeah, it all makes sense now.
Yeah,
you'd think she'd have got some better storylines if she was the grass.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe she's got appearance money when they didn't need her. She was like, "Oh, can I just stand at the back doing nothing, and then I'll get another $50?" It all adds up now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
One thing I was going to ask you, I was going to ask you last time, and I just didn't have time, so I'm going to get to it right at the start now. Why Jean Vernon?
Oh my God, here we go. You know what? It's been a while because, like I said to you, I had a bit of a top time out from this. Why do I like her so much? Why is she my sort of mom? Oh God. Well, I love her kind of sort of middle class sort of flounciness. I love her sort of, the sort of the do-gooding middle class social worker that tries to help the prisoner, but sort of messes it up kind of big time. I think it was Leanne Burke, the checkout girl, and all that stuff. I love her style and what she wears. I mean, she's very, the Chardonnay and the kind of, she's. I like the way she talks. Yeah, she's quite camp, I think, as well. Yeah. So for those reasons, I would say, yeah, she's quite attractive, even though, I'm a gay man, but still, Yeah.
Oh, she definitely is. Like as a straight man in those
Thinking
early
man's
years.
crumpet. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. She stands out quite a lot in those early years because not a lot of them do in the nicest way possible.
No, yeah,
she's definitely the most glamorous, I think, out of those early 100-odd episodes.
Exactly. And when I wanted to sort of create a prisoner persona, I was sort of thinking of the characters that I like, and I just thought I'll go for her. And the reason, because I used to write on the forum, was I could hide behind a female persona, if you know what I mean. So
yeah.
So
you'll be overjoyed by the random episode that came up then, because is it Jean? Is 64 Jean era?
No, she wasn't in it. She wasn't in it. No, she wasn't in it.
Oh no!
Did you watch it?
I know. I watch it as it goes out. I have no recollection of specific episode numbers.
I think she leaves in about episode 56. Geek fact there, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you know perfectly well she leaves in 56.
She's left. But it did have, I mean, it was, it was funny you choosing that because it was Tony McAnally, who was a brilliant villainess. You see her Ros Coulson shoots her at the beginning. They were really good characters. I'll say,
right.
Yeah, Tony, I felt could have had a lot more shelf life. She was good, and they were good. Yeah, but Jean's not in it. No.
Oh, yeah. I forgot she disappeared for a while.
There is Angela. I made a few notes there. What teacher? There's Angela Jeffries, who was the gay solicitor, the gay lawyer.
The thing for Karen.
That's right. Yeah, and they talk a bit about that actually, isn't it? I think it was ahead for its time because this was probably about 79, 80, and the dialogue is quite quaint, but nevertheless, they're talking quite openly about it, Yeah.
The actor who played Angela, she was it Cops or something like that? It was an Aussie cop show. She was one of the leads in that for years.
Probably, yeah. And also Muriel's Wedding. Have you seen?
Really, I haven't seen that.
Oh. You've not seen Muriel's? Oh my God, you've got to watch it.
No, but I'm aware of it, and I'm aware it's is it Toni Collette?
That's right. Yeah.
So she's Aussie, isn't she? So I'm guessing it's an Aussie film.
Yeah. The actress Jeannie Dinan, who plays Muriel's mother in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She's good. Yeah, she's good.
I still find it weird when people from prison appear in other stuff, and It doesn't make sense. I don't really watch other TV shows that much, so
Sort
I
of
may
thing. Oh,
I may have a film on or something like that in the background, and sometimes you recognise a voice or something. You look up and you're watching some like Aussie drama from like the 90s, and you go, "Oh, that's so and so who was this character?" Or sometimes I can't even place the
that's
character,
right.
but I
Yeah,
recognise the
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
So, what was her name? Really distinctive voice. Had the worst life in the world.
In Prisoner,
Ah, yes,
the worst life in the
Hazel.
world.
Hazel.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah,
Kill me, Jude. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that one. She's got quite a distinctive voice, and there was an Aussie film where they had someone on the radio, or it was like a no, it wasn't a radio. It was like a police patrol unit, and they were like talking over the radios on the police car, and it was clearly her, and I couldn't remember her name or anything like that. And now I can't even remember the name of the film.
Belinda Davey. Yeah.
I'm not going to question that, am I? So,
Come back to me. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure she did a voiceover on some 90s Aussie cop
Did she?
show.
Yes. Yeah, but
Yeah.
well recognised. Yeah.
She's very distinctive, though, I think.
Mm.
She wasn't even complaining about something in this thing. She was just giving
Oh no,
instructions.
she did become a whinger, didn't she? And she was quite self-pitying in prison.
Yeah, just a little bit. Although she did have quite a lot to moan about, given what happened to her
I wouldn't wish a
character.
brain tumour on anyone. Yeah, exactly. But
Okay, so how was Jean written out? Because my recollection is she wasn't written out. She just
it
disappeared.
wasn't. Yeah, well, this is it. It wasn't very good. I think. She was because they do this thing sometimes with characters. She was in it for sort of a bit of a run. She was in it at the very beginning, quite early. Then she vanished for about sort of 16 episodes. Then she came back, and then the next thing you knew that she was leaving. And she saw her. It was a scene when she was in Meg's. She was flat shared with Meg. She was packing up her stuff.
I mean, what kind of storyline was that as well?
Packing up her stuff.
As if Jean would want to live with Meg.
Maybe that's probably why she moved out. She was packing up her stuff, and a character comes around and she says, "I've got to go now, but I'll try and help you." And that was it. But then, many episodes later, so after that, you didn't see her. I think there was a scene in the prison garden, and someone like Leanne Burke or Jude, what was her mother, Leanne's mother? They were both, kind of quite low-end ladies, weren't they? And she said, "Oh, Meg Jackson had a row with Jean and threw her out of her flat, and that's why she disappeared." And then we never heard from her. That's a real prisoner syndrome thing, I think, isn't it? Where the characters will just vanish and just.
Is it contractual? Because I know there's been lots of penny pinching going on with
Maybe.
Prisoner. So it could well have been that, or maybe she got the "Are You Being Served" gig.
Perhaps. How do you mean?
Well, she was in the Australian version of.
Oh, was she? So I've not seen. Perhaps you're right.
I haven't watched it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's dreadful, but she was in cast in that. I think she played Wendy Richards' part in Miss here.
All right,
yeah,
okay.
So I think she was playing that role. I mean, I don't see her as the woman with blue hair.
Molly Sugden in there. Yeah.
Molly Sugden,
not to me. She's a bit too old. Like old Bathlags. That's not her, is it?
Well, I know John Inman is in the Australian version as well.
I think so. I've not seen it. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't.
Have you seen?
I think I watched the opening credits and gone, I'm not watching this.
It's a bit crap. Bit crap. Yeah. Yeah.
I just remembered as the opening credits played that I went, actually, I thought the UK version was crap. I'm not going to watch 2 series of the Australian version.
Yeah, so, it was of its time, wasn't it? I like the theme tune with the cash registers, the original.
It hasn't even got the theme tune.
Has it not?
No, it's got a different theme tune. It makes it entirely worthless, essentially.
That's a shame. That was one of the redeeming features.
So, was there ever a crossover between Jean and Paul Reed? Because Paul Reed has got a. I always think of him as coming after Jean.
He does, yeah. That was, as you said. I mean, I was thinking about that. He is the he is the successor, but he comes in, a little bit later, I think. Yes, I think it's when the second series starts at some point because they always have this thing where they're moaning about being short-staffed, don't they? And there's no one there, and then the department gives way and someone turns up, and then so he does come in later, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're short staffed and they send two prison officers off with Lizzie to go to dinner. That's why they're short staffed. It's just very badly run. That's the main issue.
Strange that.
Yeah, but because Paul Reed, a few of us are fascinated by Paul Reed as a character because he just, I don't know why. I just like him appearing in stuff. He's with his pipe and his constant pocket billiards and all that kind of stuff. He was a great addition, but
it's quite cool. Yeah, and do you know that he wrote for the show as well? He wrote some episodes
afterwards. Didn't they write him out because they thought he was it? Or he was it?
I think so. Yeah. Again, he just sort of vanished. Yeah. So
sort of like a phone call, sort of like, oh, what's that? You in Brisbane? Okay, bye. And that was about it.
Great. Yeah, great.
But then, he came back, and I mean, they probably could have resurrected the Paul Reed's character, but he's obviously more than happy just writing at that point.
I mean, whilst we're on a social, do you remember Agnes, the dotty old lady with the cat, Butchie? Yeah,
for about a week, and you go,
and she was
what was
so
the point
useless.
Of that?
I mean, for example, with Lizzie, she fucked up Lizzie's parole, and Lizzie went crazy with her, and she was brought back out of retirement, and even Erica found her a pain, and in the end, she didn't last very long.
It's quite weird because obviously you had Jean vanished, Paul Reed vanished, and then they just get in a mad woman, seemingly off the street, in order to fill that role. It's no wonder they couldn't get anyone to stay in that job.
Desperation.
Wasn't it technically Meg for a bit as well later on? Didn't she?
She was, yeah. Do you remember? Yeah, like when she decided that because the thing was, I mean, she is like a social worker, isn't she? She was the missing bleeding hearts Morris that would always get involved in the prisoners' lives, and then she decided that she would retrain. But I think that was her husband getting into. It was when she married Bob. God, Meg's taste in men. Honestly, she married him. Do you remember? He didn't. He didn't like
the men's taste. It could be said.
Wow. Okay, depending on how you look at it, yeah. He made her sort of retrain, but then they were like guilt tripping her and saying, "But Meg, come back to being a prison officer. We want you." So, she didn't last that long either. Yeah.
It's very weird. They have these storylines occasionally where they just go, "Oh yeah, and this character can do this," and then they start doing that, and they go, "Right, what do we do now? I will have to bring the character back." It was like when they release like Lizzie, and they go, "Right, we can't have Lizzie on the outside anymore because we need her on the inside doing lots of many of the storylines go through her on the inside." We'll just put her back in.
Or Jude that's behind, Jude or Doreen, it was,
Doreen less so, on the grounds that every time she reappeared, she was crapper.
Oh, just annoying. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But, so like I said, episode 64 is the one that's come up. Obviously, exactly what happened in episode 63, but I do need... because I've upgraded the Megbot to version 4000 now, so it's I might as well use it, which plays a recap of all the episodes. So that's going to play a recap of episode 63.
Okay, that's useful. Yeah.
Previously on Prisoner Cell Block H, Meg calls round in time to find Mum collapsed and phones Greg. Doreen is there in reception when he takes the call, so hears that Mum is sick. Vera's only concern is what Meg was doing at Mum's house. B taunts Martha in face of Tony's offer to protect her. B offers Doreen the chance to make up, but she can't forgive B for hitting her. After examining Mum, Greg diagnoses pleurisy. Despite Meg's assumption that Vera will shop her over visiting Mum, she only tells Erica that Mum is ill and to ask Greg for further details. Meg goes to visit Karen at Angela's to tell her Mum is ill, but largely to try to make her feel guilty about refusing to live in and look after Mum. Erica inspects the laundry as part of her preparations to leave, which makes Lizzie suspicious. Angela tells Karen she does not think she is suitable to run the halfway house, as she failed to help Mum. Jackie Coulson's daughter Roz arrives to visit Tony, claiming to be her niece, and is searched then has to be interviewed by Erica. Doreen takes the opportunity of delivering Erica's tea tray to say how much all the women like and respect her. Roz tells Tony her real surname and threatens Tony that she has evidence that Tony killed her mother. Tony points out that she only has hearsay evidence from her mother which would not be admissible in court. Doreen carries on with her buttering up campaign but lets it slip that Meg had been visiting Mum. Erica is furious and blames Greg and Vera for not telling her sooner. Roz visits Spurls where her mother used to work, and finds a gun in a drawer while packing up her mother's things. Erica tells the women she is taking extended leave, Jim will be acting governor and Vera acting deputy. Jim returns early from holiday to take up the position. Erica tells him about her concerns for Doreen's mental health. Doreen follows Erica to reception to say goodbye to her. Glenys retracts her evidence at Tony's trial, claiming she was short-sighted and only saw the back of the murderer's head. Erica mopes at home and in desperation phones up an old friend Nancy to invite her to dinner, but is turned down. Doreen makes it up with Lizzie. Jim announces the changes he has been planning since Erica left. He swaps the cell allocations and tells them they will be moved on a regular basis in future. B is shocked when Vera refuses to let the women send flowers to Mum. When Meg tries to reason with her, Vera reminds her that it's not too late for her association with Mum to be reported. B organizes a protest, which both Martha and Doreen say they will join. Meg goes for a sherry at Erica's and is surprised to find that Erica is planning to get involved with the halfway house. During the cell change the following morning, B rushes Vera and grabs her keys, locking Vera and Jim on the other side of a security gate and threatening to set fire to a pile of mattresses as a bargaining ploy. The officers find the fire extinguishers have been emptied. Jim is forced to take back the new cell allocations, promising that no one will be sent to solitary as a result of the protest. Erica relaxes in a new caftan and is busy organizing her social life over the phone. She airily tells her caller, "I can't remember the last time I went to a ball, let alone the Lord Mayor's." The women find the rec room has been stripped and that Jim has put them all on report. When B responds by calling him a bastard, Jim takes away their buy-up. Tony is found not guilty of both first and second-degree murder, but Sean rejects her and Roz shoots her as she leaves the court.
Wow, murder. Not guilty of murder.
No. There's an awful lot that happens
almost
in
as
that
like
episode.
almost as like there was a typo and someone didn't spot it. Yeah, so Tony McNally, not guilty.
I know. Yeah.
I always think it was one of the things I didn't like about Prisoners when they had a good story and they rushed it, where they could have let it like simmer for a while.
Yeah.
It's like I know we'll probably talk about Roz because Roz is going to be in this episode.
Yeah.
But there's always her legendary escapes where for episode upon episode she'll talk about her escape bit by bit, will build to it, and then she's caught within 20 minutes.
Roz, yeah.
Yeah,
She was. I mean, this was like she had a lot of potential, and actually, one of the things when I was watching it, I mean, she's very attractive, and I think she's a good actress. But yeah, once because she's also convinced of her own innocence, and she thought that she did nothing wrong to shoot Tony. But once she's proven guilty, that's when she gets really bitter and she keeps trying to escape. And then that's all the character was doing. Really, it was a bit pretty limited. Yeah.
Yeah. So 63 is a pretty good one. A pretty
quite juicy.
Yeah, a lot going on there. So shall we jump into 64?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have an impact.
Commentary.
Yeah. Well, some of these episodes didn't have official commentaries on the DVDs. So eventually we'll have covered every episode, so they can redo the DVDs and put this as a bonus
with
feature.
you and pay you. Yeah.
Well, I'll let them do it for free. I mean, I fail to understand why they would, but who knows? All right. Episode 64. Here we go.
Why not watch along with us? It's the best way to enjoy our insightful analysis. There's a YouTube link in the episode blurb.
You're finished, honey.
You've told me your life, sweetheart. I put too much into that business to get kicked out now.
While you were busy playing around with that slut, I was working my guts out. Can you hear me? You're past it, sure. It's only sluts like Colson will have anything to do with you.
No.
It's a great reaction.
Excuse me. No, I love, because this is sort of the end of the set. The music's still funky and quite wah-wah, you know?
Yeah. Well, I generally like the music. It's just occasionally there's missteps on it. And that they tend to be quite memorable missteps when they get it wrong.
Oh, Tony.
Terry.
What is it, Tony?
Get her. Get that bitch.
Don't try to talk.
Whatever happens to me, get her.
Oh.
That guy's just got the face of a nasty lawyer, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect casting.
Come in.
Oh, Jim.
Ah, Mrs. Maguire.
Last night's report.
Thank you.
Barry Cryer getting a line for once.
Any trouble?
No real trouble, but I'm expecting it. Everyone is.
Well, then everybody should be ready.
Although this was the era
The prisoners were very
where there was this
detained on the
movement
TV,
between
Mr.
people
Fletcher.
playing prison guards and
Withdrawal symptoms setting in already, eh?
You don't see her for
Prisoners.
very long. She's very early.
depending on who they need more of, they sometimes just put them in a different costume.
I've
Yeah.
never been indulgent, sir. Crims are crims, but there's a natural balance between them and us that ought to be preserved. If they're pushed too hard, they'll push back.
Only if we let them.
She's quite harsh and cheeky, I think.
Right, what's that name again? Colson? Good. That'll be all, thank you, Mrs. Maguire. Right, well, put her through the usual procedures then.
You haven't a change of clothes?
Is that a yellow shirt he was wearing, or is it just a kind of white shirt that's been washed too many times?
Maybe, yeah.
Is there anyone who could bring you in a change?
No. Nobody.
Not even a friend of a friend?
There was only my mother down here. She's dead.
Oh, perhaps a friend of hers.
Meg's definitely got the helmet hair at this stage.
That is peak helmet. I always think first 100 odd episodes is peak helmet.
Yes. And, you know, the receptionist there, Greg, Sally, you know, what happened to her? She vanished.
Was she replaced by Wendy Receptionist, the receptionist?
They kind of alternated for a while, and then Wendy sort of took over permanently. But then they stopped having a receptionist, didn't they?
I've had more hearing than I want.
Yeah, when they when it suited the plot, there'd be no one on reception. They just wander up and use the phone. So
she's living dangerously.
yeah, I did always liked it in the credits when it was sometimes Wendy brackets receptionist, and sometimes Wendy receptionist, implying her surname was receptionist.
And did you know Wendy Receptionist was also an opera singer? Too, yeah. I think she was.
I think you told me that last time.
Yeah,
I was going, why is she doing this? Why is she slumming it?
Bit when she wasn't getting opera parts, obviously. Go and be a receptionist at Wentworth.
You thought they could have shoehorned in a bit where she sang?
Delivered a few arias to the prisoners when they walked
it would have gone on a show reel, wouldn't it? It'd be good.
No small change.
Yeah.
Here's a photograph.
Well, Sally looks like she's wearing sort of like a kimono, actually.
Well, apparently Erica's got a new kaftan. It said in the recap.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
Colson. Isn't she the one
That's right. McNally shot the mother, the daughter shoots McNally. It's a vicious circle, isn't it? Well, list the rest of these off, but don't put them away. She'll have to check them before she signs the receipt. Oh, and see what's keeping the sister.
Unusually judgmental for Meg there. Bearing in mind, Roz hasn't had a trial yet.
Hello, Mrs. Jackson. You got a fag on yet?
Oh, now, you know better than that, Lizzie.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Jackson. I thought you had a fag and a chat.
I've turned it down a bit so it wasn't deafening.
We don't even know. Queen of England's gone off with a dustman.
Are you going somewhere, Lizzie?
Yeah, I was just taking this into the staff room, Mrs. Jackson. She gave
Yeah, I'm still fascinated what that make of... I thought it said turkey bags to start with.
She doesn't look old enough to wipe her own bottom. What's your name, love?
Lizzie?
She said bottom very poshly there.
When are we going to get
I
out?
reckon,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
up.
Sheila
Occasionally
Florence
her
in
real
real
voice
life.
comes out.
Yeah.
Flew back.
Yeah.
He would if he had his way.
He is the
Because I'd
acting
heard
governor.
Sheila was
Yeah.
a
And
bit,
you've gotta
she
keep
thought
your
she was a bit
nose
above
clean.
people because she was a very
We're
experienced
absolutely
actress. And some people
starved
said
of
that she
news
could
in
be a
here.
bit
We don't even know
snooty
what happened to Tony
sometimes.
McNally.
Well,
Get off,
to
there's a
be
lot of
to be
room
fair,
on that.
she
Have
did
you
have
heard
like
of
a
this
history
about
before
Lizzie?
the show,
Yeah.
where a lot of them
Whole packet of
early on
fags on
didn't
that.
really. They did like
Acted
bit
actress,
parts
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Lizzie?
Yeah.
She must have got off. She better have. There'd be a lot of people unhappy around here. Fags is like gold in here. Lizzie! All right. I'm
Bad grammar.
coming.
Fags is like gold.
I know. Come on, Lizzie. You can do
Did
better
McNally
than
have
that.
many friends in here?
She tried to buy a few, but I don't know how successful she was.
She'd be successful. She'd have friends. Am I going to be locked in with them?
All the women are kept under constant supervision. You'll be perfectly safe.
What's
Don't
tricky?
lie to her, Meg.
You'll be here for 24
Wow.
hours. Then you'll be allocated
What's
to a
do you know
cell
what's
in one of the
interesting
main
about those
wards.
early episodes with Solitary?
If we
Because
had a
they
spare single
what I like
Whilst
about those
you're
early
here,
episodes
you'll
is
eat
the
your meals at the same
lighting
time
is
as the
so
other
much
women, but yours will
bleaker
be
and
brought to
darker, and
you.
it feels like a real prison. I remember we talked about this last time,
See
and the
what's
toilet
happening.
bowl. You know, I mean,
I'm
would you
saying-
fancy sleeping in the same room where
I'm saying
you know,
Choosing
it
another human
highlights
being
the
is hardly a
horribleness, I
rational
think.
act.
Yeah.
the Bible says
And
an eye
then
for an eye.
I think a bit later on they started experimenting a
It
bit
also
more,
says thou
and
shalt
half the
not
shots
kill.
in the prison were dark. And you
Think I
go,
really
well,
killed her.
now it's
I
just
hope not.
normal for it to
You're
be
too
really
young to spend
dark
the
in the
rest of your
prison.
life in here.
Yeah, yeah.
They all knew she'd murdered my mother. Everybody did. Nobody cared. Should have seen their faces.
Roz, the actor playing Roz,
Some of them
she's appeared
cheered.
in so many things.
Sigrid Thornton. Yeah,
Thornton,
she's
yeah.
she's a good actress, I
It's
think.
over now.
Yeah.
And also, I was thinking when I was, what do you think, Greg? I think she's probably one of the most attractive women that's been on the inside. Because how can I say? I've had friends that say they're just a load of old dogs.
It's not exactly home, is it?
Didn't you realize that the
Occasionally,
country
you get, particularly in the early ones, they got a few more attractive women in the later years, almost when the ratings were dropping.
Yeah.
But early on, I know Karen has her fans, and
she's
and Lynn
good,
has
pretty
has
yeah,
her fans.
yeah, true.
But I think Roz was probably the first one who I like fancied when she came in.
Did you?
And
Yeah.
after,
I know you're so busy.
and obviously Jean's very glam as well. But
Well,
on those first
naturally.
couple of episodes, there's not
Just have a word with the doctor.
that many. The one I remember is I'm trying to remember her name. The junkie. I think it was Donna.
Mason. Yeah.
Donna Mason, and she
Yeah.
comes in probably about like 300s or something.
Archie Whiteley. Yeah. She was an English
Yeah.
actress actually.
Yeah, and I think that was the first one I went. Oh right, so
She's pregnant.
I hadn't realised at that point that I hadn't thought any of the women in it was like super hot until she appeared in it. And I went, oh,
So it can
now one's appeared. That
Yeah.
means this hasn't happened before in the first however many episodes. Later on, I was a fan of Lisa Mullins too as well.
Oh yeah, she changed actress, didn't she? Yeah.
What you need
Yeah.
is complete rest.
I always refer to her as Lisa Mullins too. Why wouldn't you?
When that baby comes.
Yeah, yeah. So Dr. Greg and her mum.
With nobody there to help her.
He's a disgrace to
She needs someone.
Greg's, that guy.
And what about
I
her
don't-
parents?
not a fan of his at all.
Do you not like him? Why not?
No,
And
I
Meg
don't know.
told me
It's
about
just,
your daughter's
I think it's
feelings
the
on this,
constant
but, surely
different
under the
shades of
circumstances-
brown he wore.
Well, no, that's a bit superficial. Come on.
Can be very stubborn.
Oh, I
The
find his
clothes do not make
character.
up the man.
We couldn't have
Well, I think they do with him.
Really? Okay.
I think I find him quite dull.
I suppose, yeah.
That's not
I
much
suppose he's a bit of a square.
Well, I think he should be informed.
He
of the
is,
status
yeah, and
quo. He'd
it's
like to know.
when you see him full length and he's wearing like just different shades of brown all over. You
Give
go,
me his work number, then
come
I
on,
can
at least
call him
like
when I
wear.
get back to Wentworth.
It's 1979 or whatever. Wear like a bright shirt at least, like a yellow or Paul Reed would wear a yellow shirt.
Well,
Come
yeah,
on.
he was a bit groovy. Yeah.
Well, I'm not really back, Mum, just till they find a replacement.
They might get another doctor.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the
Thank you, Mum,
Greg
but
and
I'm
Karen
very willing to be replaced.
story. Or
Did you
anything.
not?
I thought Karen was there a bit too long.
And then actually, Greg, you're like, did you remember that they redid that Doctor and Prisoner plot line later with
I didn't care about it then either.
Orange and yeah, Martha in the Orange Cowdy was a really interesting character, but she was kind of a bit special needs. And today, because Tony sort of cultivates her and uses her, and she's just very influenced.
She's the one I saw being taken by Mrs. Jackson into solitary.
I still find it weird when someone wearing like a really bright colour in this show, because it doesn't look right. Like I say, bright orange cardigan. Later on, Chuck's got her pink cardigan on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and it just always looks out of place.
Yeah, they're trying to brighten up what is a drab existence.
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Don't crush it. I haven't read the comics yet.
Got any news, Mrs. Jackson?
See, Lizzie, brown. That's what.
When are we going to get our radio?
That's right, brown cardigan. That's what it should be in Wentworth.
All privileges cancelled.
Oh, how long is he going to keep that up?
He hasn't consulted me, B.
I used to think Mrs. Davidson was a pain.
Oh, she's a little ripper compared with that one.
A little
Can't
ripper.
come back too soon for me.
I'm hoping we get Nolene.
She's coming back, isn't she?
We're Nolene era, aren't we?
With old Hammerhead.
Mr.
I
Fletcher's in
don't know if
charge
she
now,
comes
and whilst
back. I
he's in
can't.
charge, his word is law.
She
To
might have had her
Mr.
last
Oswald,
appearance
thinking he'll take
actually.
it out on us.
Oh,
Around the time of
soon.
around the time of Jean, I think.
And I mean all visitors.
I love Nolene and that entire
Actually-
family.
Actually, no. I think she comes back when Judy arrives, which is a bit of a
Yeah, I know she goes out for a bit, and then
I'll always be
yeah.
available.
Oh,
because
they
there was
follow her on the
this
outside a
rooftop
bit.
protest and yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Talking of brown, I mean, we've
Oh,
got
my God.
an abundance of turtlenecks, haven't we? And
Davidson's absence. You're,
Dr. Wiseman,
I did not remember him being in it this early.
Yes.
he's been he was in it loads of times over the years.
Get her to the
Yeah.
room when you please, Miss Watson.
Actually, Geek, I looked this up, Greg. This was his second appearance in the program.
But you knew your mother had criminal associates.
But as in, like,
She wanted to protect me from them.
he was in a few episodes ago, or he was in
Doctor,
a
when his second appearance as Dr. Wiseman. Yeah,
Oh right.
yeah. So like, this is still quite early on.
Did it worry you at all?
Well, to be honest, some of the doctors are just like they all seem the same, and you just go, "Oh, a doctor shows up," and you go, "Well, it'll be one of the doctors."
I kind of liked him, and do you remember Brandy? And
One of my
the
favourite scenes, that
schizophrenic
is.
librarian.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, she thinks she's doing really good acting there.
Yeah.
He looks at her. Yeah, he looks at her like I reckon most of the audience were looking at her at that
No, I
point.
think that's a bit me. I thought she was good. I thought the whole thing was very rushed,
She would have
but
tried to keep you with her, surely.
I thought it was a shame how that one played out, because it was sort of like, oh, and she's cured.
That she led.
it was a bit too quick, wasn't it?
That's why she's headed to the nuns.
But it did make me laugh a lot, that scene. So there's always that.
She thought they'd make a better fist of it than she could.
It's always got. It's almost like she's going, well, I can use this as my acting show reel. I will do all my different characters in one
I suppose,
in one
yeah.
go.
Every week.
Yeah.
Never missed.
And then I never saw her in anything again.
Actually, shall I tell you something else? The actress, she's on Facebook, and I friended her, and we had a bit of a chat, and she was nice. Yeah, she's worked in America, and she's had bit parts there and things. She was in drama about O.J. Simpson, the trial of O.J. Simpson. She played someone on the jury.
Oh, I watched that. I think if it's the one that's called the trial,
She had
the trial of
curly
O.J. Simpson.
perm. Yeah, I think she only had a
right.
bit part, but
Mrs.
like,
McNally bought the law. She owned it.
I think I watched that.
Twisted the law like a.
It's so weird these people existed in the real world.
So it's up to me.
yeah.
You didn't feel any...
She said Brandy and Laura was the first role she got when she got out of acting school, actually.
She killed my mother.
She'd
I would
definitely
have
been to acting
abrogated my
school as well.
responsibility if I'd
You
let
could
her get away
tell.
with it.
Yes, but you knew you'd have to pay for it.
Back to Roz.
That's beside the point, Doctor.
No
Yeah,
regrets.
Roz I'd seen in like a proper, as in a big budget movie. She was
Yeah.
I've done nothing wrong.
she was like cast as in quite a big role in quite a big budget
Well,
film.
that was an
I
experience.
think she might have done a lot of Aussie stuff in like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Teenage
I think-
murderers who sounded so convincing.
Oh,
What's your
yeah,
opinion?
she's...
Well, if she intends
She
to play for
believes-
insanity, she's just flunked her interview.
Same.
Oh, yes,
She
quite sane.
didn't think she did anything wrong.
There's no remorse, no guilt, no concern about the shooting at all, but quite sane. In fact, I could find no indication of mental imbalance whatsoever.
Cool. Say it with flowers.
I mean,
Another brown suit. Jesus, there's way too many.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those flowers. I mean, I don't know when he bought them.
They
but
look dead, actually, don't they?
they don't look
It's like
fresh,
a triffid.
do they?
Yeah, it's a triffid.
He shouldn't have worried you.
I'm glad he did. If it wasn't for him, I'd never.
It's like he was going to come like 3 days ago, so he just left them on the car seat, and then, oh yeah, I've got those flowers. I better take them.
Typical straight man, useless. Sorry.
I didn't want to put any more on your plate.
Oh, come on, it's not like he bought them at the garage on the way there, which is the right thing to do.
The best thing you is to come home with me.
Have you asked
That's her son, isn't it? I think, is it?
She'll come round.
They look about the same age.
Well, that's just what I was thinking. Yeah.
She's got
Jesus.
her own idea of a family unit, and it's her.
Oh,
and
is
Not
that
the
the
only
boom?
time that
Can you
happens.
see the boom mic there? I saw the boom mic dropping down.
Early on, it's a regular.
see
It
that she's
gets
not eating all that rubbish
it
and
gets so
food.
many appearances. You should get credited
Get
in
a nice
the
steak on and cook it with
on IMDb
vegetables
for appearing as
and eat
often as it
fruit
does.
and cheese and plenty of
Have you
milk.
seen those compilations of all the bloopers and stuff like
Of
that?
Prisoner.
She's near it.
The Prisoner? Yeah, a few, yeah. Quite funny.
There's one set. There's one. Like, I think there's like 20 odd compilations, and they're all like 20 minutes long. And you go, that's quite a lot of bloopers
And
for
some,
any
and
show.
some, did they keep some in? I think maybe they did.
No, these are the ones that were actually
The ones
in the
that-
broadcast show.
Right, yeah. Because they were
It's
just
things like the boom appearing, or the set moving, or just people saying lines where they've got the words mixed up.
fucking it up, yeah.
People calling someone the wrong name.
Good. We don't want any Malcolm.
There's so many where that you don't even notice it, but when you watch it back, it's gone.
You sort
Oh
of-
yeah, they called her the actress's name rather than the character's name. You go,
Yeah.
oh okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was funny watching this actually because this is early on in the show, and
I know what I'm doing.
the sort of conversation between these two was a lot more frosty and less relaxed than later, I think. And Meg comes across as very sort of austere at the beginning, I think.
It'll do them a damn
She's,
sight
you
more
know,
than lolling around the rec room.
quite humorless.
Found it advisable to ignore that the last
I always found her quite humorless on the
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, yeah.
When she comes back,
But Jim was quite an arse at the beginning.
Yeah, but I thought that was quite good because he was the man in the women's prison, and
They were
yeah.
quite threatened, weren't they, to begin with?
Yeah.
With Permhead again.
Still the calm before the storm.
This has got to be the most featured episode for her.
This is McGuire. Yeah.
Chance. We'll do this my way, Mrs. Jackson.
All set for the big collision.
he's come up with a scheme to keep their minds off the telly. We're going to have a keep fit campaign.
Yeah, Meg's head just moved. Not much, but a little bit.
Arms bend, knees stretch.
She shook her head and her hair moved like
Style like
the
17.
tiniest amount.
They won't buy that. They wouldn't be
Or
forced.
slipped. Do you say it's moved or slipped? In her case, it might be slipped.
Hardly
I'm not
likely to
sure.
One or the other.
Try to tell him that.
I've got to do something, Meg.
Yes, well, I wish I knew what.
That's what, Jack, the last episode you did was 291. So this is 227 before that.
Before.
I promise Mum.
There you go. It's 3 shades of brown now.
I know. Those two have a little fling at one point too, don't they?
Come on then.
Oh, maybe I've blocked that out.
Meg just gets through all the men. Oh, it's Judith Ann, isn't it? Oh, no, that's a very convincing bump, isn't it?
It is. It is. I've seen worse.
Just right, love.
Oh, just right.
He's okay. Got his cricket.
You know, all the men in this wear shirts and ties wherever they go. Blimey.
Well, specifically brown jackets, brown ties.
So damn
I just want
formal.
to go home and say she asked after you. Dad, it's just no good.
Come back.
So I saw this thing that it was like a Pathé news clip, and it was like from like the 1920s, and it showed these like all these men on the bus, and they're all wearing like shirts and ties and stuff on the bus, and then the bus gets to the stop, and they all put their hats on.
Dad, I'm okay.
Terribly foot like Oscar Wilde or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 1920s or something like that. It's brilliant. Yeah. It's like
people made so much more of an effort. Yeah. Oh, really?
Mrs. Jackson, Dr.
I mean, outside there, that's clearly the prison set. Outside.
No. Oh no, it's a real house. Come on. How can you say that?
It had the exact same grey bricks.
Actually, the backdrop looks like Erica's flat too. In fact, because
she can't discharge herself, can she?
I was like, maybe they're not using Travel Lodge yet, because I like the Travel Lodge stuff where they get thanks at the end of every episode. And anything with the red bricks is a Travel Lodge, I think.
Yeah.
I know somebody you wouldn't have to pay. She's a girl who used to be in Wentworth.
She's a crim?
Well, no more than Mum was, and at the moment she needs a place to stay.
Do you know this girl, Mrs. Jackson?
If it's Karen Travers, yes, I do.
What do you think of her?
Well, she's honest and very sincere, and I think quite capable in an emergency.
Well, what about her, Judy? Now, I'm warning you, if you tell me you can look after yourself...
My reaction to that would be, what emergency?
Can't have Gran coming back here in her condition anyway.
Will you see this girl for us, Doctor?
Well, I think it'd be better if you saw her yourself.
She's not a personal friend of yours.
Well, I don't have a lot of influence with her at the moment.
Well, Mrs. Jackson, could you ask her? Well, your father will have to see her first, Judy. I think it better if he handled the interview. Well, is there something wrong with the girl? Why is everyone so uptight about her?
Don't be personal, Judy.
There's nothing wrong with her. She's a lovely girl.
This is where it used to be, right here.
That would make me think that she was a serial killer. By the way, they've just handled that situation.
The significant pause, yeah. Well, but you know what? It was because, of course, the relationship between them.
She's absolutely fine. She won't kill everyone.
Get some dunny paper.
No, yeah.
And we could mark it with clubs, hearts, diamonds.
Dunny paper. Yeah, Jim's been very mean and taken away all the things in the rack room.
Or we could dip them in egg and breadcrumbs just in case we need a snack.
Look out, here comes Hammerhead.
Yeah, it was mentioned in the recap, but they didn't specify.
Yeah, he took away the TV.
Standing in 2 straight lines in front of Block 3.
Oh, hello. He's ordered the firing squad.
You're to participate in a program of exercises designed to make you fit and keep you fit. Lizzie will be excused because of her heart condition, as will any other woman on sick call. However, if you're thinking of going on sick call without a good reason, let me make this very clear. Any malingering will be...
It's only a few hundred episodes until they're all doing tug of war for fun. This system obviously worked.
Where does he think he is?
In the ballroom dancing.
What are we going to do about it?
The set looks so different, doesn't it, though, to how it was later?
Yeah.
Who else?
Again, very much darker.
Yeah. They put all the posters and stuff up as well, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they had things like Joan Crawford and stuff.
And books.
Yeah. And those chairs, blimey. Pretty. Do you remember, Greg, you don't remember Shackleton's chairs, do you?
No.
Oh, God, it was an advert with this, it was like some furniture chair sofa place that was in the north of England, and it was this advert with this granny going, Shackleton's chairs, they're lovely. It was sort of like, and it was just, the advert would look like it was done on about 50p, and the kind of chairs B and the others are sitting on look just like that.
I do love like local TV adverts. They're fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now, Tony, we do get to see a bit. Do you think that's her real blood?
I can't see them forking out for fake blood.
No. Will she live or will she die? Wow.
I reckon she'll die.
Mrs. Jackson? No, this is a friend of Tony's. Tony McNally's.
Go away.
We heard you shot Tony.
I hope she's dead.
If she's dead, you're gonna wish you were.
That's telling you.
Yeah, it wasn't actually that threatening.
No, no, it wasn't actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wearing
here
an
comes
orange
Vera.
cardigan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Doreen.
here's our favourite.
How stupid is Doreen today?
What are we gonna do,
The
babe?
rest of you are going to stand perfectly still. The first one to move
Oh yeah,
gets
this is
into
quite funny.
Hear that gun?
Trying to thwart Jim's attempt to do the keep fit.
Well, how long we
They've got
gonna
the
wait
full
here?
7 prisoners.
Yeah, it's a full house, isn't it?
How many of them are on sick?
I love her shades. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna warm up by running on the spot.
I don't know how much you know about Electric Light Orchestra, but I'm thinking Jeff
Oh.
Lynne. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love them. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah.
Smith, you can stop.
Minus the beard, obviously. I don't remember thinking
Well,
she's
yeah.
Pretty smart, don't you?
It was the
What have I
look.
done? I did what you told me. You all heard what Mr. Fletcher said yesterday. He said you're all to exercise. But it seems that you don't understand English. Take a word like privilege. That's something you earn. Something you get for doing what you're told. Things like watching.
I do like Vera as a character. Obviously,
listening to the
you hate
radio.
Vera, but as a
Of course, if
character,
you don't
she's
want to
great.
do these things, just continue the way you're
I like
going.
the occasional looks into her backstory, and
Well, Smith,
She's a sad and tortured individual.
nothing more to
she
say.
is, yeah.
And like her mum, you see, it all goes
Officer
back to the
Watson,
mum
take
that
them back
basically,
inside.
you know, abused her, really.
I always thought she could have made like a few cameos after she left, but
That's what I would. It would have been good because you heard that it being mentioned she was governor of Barnhurst, but you never saw her, did you?
Mm.
No.
Yeah.
Smith was the one we were after. One false move out of her and she'd be back in solitary again. Would have been easy to get the others in shape then. Trouble is, she's getting too cunning.
I kind of like how Vera is unnecessarily vindictive in a lot of instances.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, here she is, Angela Jeffries. Love the flick top hair.
That hair is I don't know what kind of shape is that.
I'm
It's
not one for cheap thrills. I'd rather have control over my own head.
You got the helmet. That was the look at the start of the 80s. The sort of flicked up
The
bits at the
greatest trick there
side.
is doing something really well.
yeah.
Everyone can excel at something if they work at it.
It's almost like the shape of a fireman's
I
helmet.
want you to read these numbers. Bill's a carpenter, Dennis is a plumber.
Still brown though. Still wearing
To meet
brown.
with the halfway house and give
Again,
a quote on the
yeah.
work that has to be done.
And another turtleneck, modelled by Karen.
The house.
Yeah. Yes, I like that. That's better than halfway house. Halfway house sounds as if we're only halfway there.
Well, we are, aren't we?
It seems weird that the halfway house is this early as well. I always think that's like a mid-era sort of thing.
There was, yeah.
Bring
So
him
they're
in,
talking about
Karen.
in the 60s.
Because Lizzie and Doreen, when they're released, go
My
and
name's
stay there.
Angela
Yeah.
Jeffries. This is Karen Travers. What can we do to help?
How do you do? I don't know if you know Judith Ann Watkins.
Judith Ann? Yes, Mum's granddaughter.
I'm her father.
Is Mum all right?
Yes, she's in hospital, but she'll be all right as long as we can keep her there and stop her worrying. That's the trouble.
I mean,
For a sick old lady,
these
to take
days you look at that
someone
guy and say
Is there
he's
anything we can do to help?
60.
Well,
Yeah.
Back then, he might be like 40.
Yeah, people aged
any minute.
sort of younger, didn't they? Or
I
looked
was only
older
a
than they
nurse,
were.
Only Dr. Miller thought Mrs. Travers might like to keep an eye
So
on her.
I should have the
Oh, he
IMDb
did,
up for
did
the
he?
episode so I can
Jackson
find
was
out
a great
how old these
actor.
actors are, but
They
it's
thought
too
you
much of a
needed somewhere to
distraction.
stay.
So
Yeah.
I'd go somewhere
But if it's a
28.
question of money,
Not
Mrs.
a question
Travers.
of money,
Jesus.
Mr. Watkins. I just wish Dr. Miller had stopped interfering in my life.
And that's a really thick turtleneck as well.
It
I
is,
had no
yeah.
idea you felt so strongly about this as Mrs. Travers. I just thought you might like to stay with Judy, that's all. I'm sorry if it's too much trouble.
Trouble
Those
is something
curtains
Karen
are
knows all
hideous.
about. It's compassion she has to study up on, Mr. Watkins.
I wouldn't ask, only if Mum discharges herself from hospital with pleurisy. She's as good as gone.
Karen?
Fucking guilt tripping.
Mr. Watkins, I will come over. I'll get myself sorted out here and I'll come this afternoon.
Yeah, I'll come over since you've essentially implied it's my fault if
They
she
know damn
dies.
well I can't put all of them in solitary.
They're waiting for you to break. Don't give them the pleasure.
Well, I don't want to push them to the point where they've got nothing more to lose. Would he expect real trouble if I do that?
They're not in charge. You are. Let them know it. They ran Erica Davidson like a toy train. Don't let them do that to you.
Well, I'm hardly likely to, am I?
No, they won't beat you.
Come in.
At least Jim's changed into grey.
Yes, yeah.
The prisoner Colson.
And the
sir.
women, the prisoners wore turtlenecks too.
Miss Bennett, I'm sorry, do you mind?
No, of course not.
Now, Colson.
This is way
you know
before the
why you're here
checked.
And why bail is out of the question. Well, do you?
Yeah, the
Well, the prison psychiatrist.
I don't know. I
has
always
certified you
associate
were sane,
the
so
checks
expect
with
to
the
behave yourself while
later
you're here.
series. This
Now, any breach of the regulations will be
Dowdy
punished by
Blue, I
expelling
think, is
solitary or by
the
removal of
like the
privilege.
first half of the show.
And, yeah, and those outfits are more like smocks. I think because they all fell apart, and that was they had to make a whole new set of uniforms.
She
I
doesn't have to
heard.
rely on the other prisoners for protection, Mrs. Jackson. Surely the staff can manage that.
But I see the whole show in
Staff can't
that
be
colour
everyone
and
at
also
once.
They
like
can if they're
Meg
deployed
Grey
intelligently.
for that first half. You go, that's
Now,
what
Colson,
it
if you
looked
have any
like.
problem with any of the other
Second
prisoners,
half,
you must
it's
inform an
checks
officer
and
immediately.
khaki.
That beige, the beige uniform. Yeah, yeah, they're sort of khaki.
Yes.
What beds are available?
Well, there are no single cells available. I think she'd settle in best with Birdsworth and Anderson.
No, not with Doreen Anderson. You know her tendencies. I'm surprised you even suggested it.
I've never seen Doreen Anderson.
Oh yeah,
as a threat.
Doreen's
Anderson, not
just
under any
had the thing with
Len.
Lynn at this point. Yeah,
because she gets, she has
she
a
won't
real
get any
sort
good
of
from Smith.
clinginess.
But she might be
Because in that
forced to go.
summary that we were
Take her
used,
away,
that
Mr.
she looks for sort of mother figures, doesn't she? And she was sort of going after Erica and things.
Well, this is it.
It's not so different from school. I shared a room there too.
Well, Wentworth's a lot different from school, I'm afraid.
Who sleeps here?
Well, a girl named Phyllis Hunt. But you needn't worry about her. She's in the sick bay at the moment. Would you like to make up your bed?
Phyllis.
Yeah, don't go near that
If I were
bed.
you, I'd take Mr. Fletcher's advice very seriously and report any threats made to you. What are you doing here, Eves?
Oh.
Tony's mates will be waiting for you when you get out. She's got lots of mates, dollface.
Now you get out of here, Eves. And if I ever find you near that prisoner again,
She's not threatening at all.
She just came and delivered a line and bye-bye.
Yeah.
Roz is pretty gorgeous, though.
She is, yes.
Yeah.
It's just
Mum should
kind
be out
of
hospital soon.
because she's playing a prisoner
Percy
in
has a
this.
way of hanging on, especially
She's
if the patient
kind
is
of
old and
forced
frail.
into looking as bad as she can possibly
Grumpy look.
I think that
Yeah.
wisest.
But she's one of those, I think, that still is attractive in spite of the lack
Oh, yeah.
of makeup or whatever.
Well,
I think she's in Wentworth, isn't she? The show that
Yeah.
I said I'm never going
Did
to
you
watch.
watch? Did you? I watched like the first couple of series and then I stopped.
No,
You've never watched
it
it.
looks too glossy.
Well, it should be ready by the time
I've seen
Mum
the
looks at
trailers
the
for it.
hospital. You think I can do it? You'll make it go
It's,
off.
you know, when you watch it, you see how production values and things have changed a lot, and it.
Look at the time.
For,
You better go.
I think it still gets across the
We will see each other.
grittiness of prison, but it seems to be a lot
course, you
more
know, I'm up
fast
to
moving.
here
But then
with
that's how TV is made now, isn't it? You don't get these
Yeah.
long with truncated scenes.
But I don't like the fact that they're recreating the characters. So I've seen that they've done that where they're
Yeah, Lizzie is nothing like Lizzie.
recreating the characters with like younger and like prettier people. And you go, no, because that's not what it should be.
They're not all pretty in it. Actually, the remake, I've got to say.
If I hadn't told you I was
I've only
married,
seen a trailer.
you've just
and
accepted
it,
my
it
friendship.
mentions
Maybe you
like
should
some
give
of
it
the
a go.
characters.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Believe me, Karen.
I was
Here we go.
I was gonna do like an episode of this where or I still might where I do some of the
Of course you do.
remakes or copies
There are
of
different kinds
Prisoner
of
that were made.
Just because we care what happens to each other, it doesn't.
Because
mean
there
we're
were
just
several
getting along.
attempts at redoing it
Mhm.
across the
No,
world.
no.
So it might be
Mhm.
interesting just to go through one
What
of
it was
those.
like,
I don't know what you
yeah.
want right now. How could you? You've been too
But
fractured.
I've only seen Dangerous Women, the
Well, there
90s
was-
American version, which is awful.
Bad Girls,
It's not going
back
to
in England, Bad Girls UK was a kind
Oh,
of
was
a read
that
on.
was that what that it was? I remember that
Did you watch?
existing.
Did
as
you
a
watch?
show,
Did
but
you watch
no.
it? Oh, okay. Yorkshire, set in a prison in Yorkshire, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it actually a remake of Prisoner, or is it just like a women's
Well, a
prison show?
similar idea of women's prison, yeah.
Come back and get the rest of my things
And then,
Dangerous Women is particularly bad. I
Have
would
you
recommend.
watched it? Is it really
I
trash?
kind of
trashy?
had. It's so bad you wouldn't believe.
Mhm.
You come back to me.
But they've made
2
changes
years'
because
time.
it was. I think it was
I'll
meant to
give you
be
some serious thought.
a remake of Prisoner in America.
Don't make any
But they've
promises you can't keep.
again, the people are so pretty in it, and
That's
it's
what Americans do sometimes.
and it looks like a sitcom. The set looks like a sitcom set, and rather than be in prison, lots of them. It starts with a lot of them out of prison because they've escaped. They don't even show the escape. They just started with them escape.
Sort of, what's the point?
And running a hotel.
We don't know. Not in here.
Well, then they're not very dangerous, are they? The title's a bit of a misnomer.
It's a terrible show.
That's what Americans do, though. I mean, like, you know, like, I think this is why, you know, they did shows like Dynasty and Dallas because they wanted to focus on the glamour rather than we had EastEnders and Brookside and, you know.
Yeah, but also they've got so many channels and they've got to fill them with something. And so there's endless piles of shit that
I suppose.
ran for like 80 episodes or something like that. So I think Dangerous Women did 2 seasons.
Okay.
I'll give you that much.
Yeah, okay.
I barely made it through the. I really tried to watch it as well, and I just went, I can't do this. This is too bad. It's what the people who don't like Prisoner think Prisoner is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's that show. You go, no, if you think Prisoner is that, watch this because that's that show.
The screws are the demons, the knocks, the
And
walls.
every like scene ends with like an extreme close-up of someone and
Oh,
dramatic
really?
music. Yeah, it's.
I'll have to have a look.
Gun in the convent. Rosalind, this is Doreen, and this our bag here is Lizzie.
Gee, you're the one who
So
shot Tony
bag.
McNally with a gun.
No, she used a loaded finger.
I wouldn't be game.
What do you mean about the convent?
That's where she was before she came here, learning how to be a lady.
Oh, the nuns wouldn't let you shoot people.
No, strange
Should have
that.
learnt you better than that.
McNally shot my mother.
They're my favourite sort of Lizzie lines,
I
though.
sure had to do something.
Oh, well, better out than in.
She was better out than in your rat bag. Notice how terrifyingly dangerous she is. Young Ros here was a bit towy about the dangerous criminals in here.
Don't worry, love. We look after you. Doreen's going out soon, but
I don't reckon Lizzie was very good at looking after people.
For a long time.
Yeah, long enough.
No, well.
Wish I was.
Barely look after herself at this point.
How long they keep you in here depends on what you're charged with. Was it murder or attempted murder?
Oh, saved by the bell. Come on, love, that's tea.
From now on, there's to be constant surveillance.
For one of the
Prisoners
rules
to be
where you're
left
not supposed to
unsupervised.
say what you're in for,
because of this
they don't have to say what they're in for a
Well,
lot.
from what I've heard, this McNally
Can't resist, can't resist.
It could still reach inside Wentworth. Now, there's going to be no little accidents while I'm governor.
We're doing the best we can to prevent.
Joyce!
We're too short-staffed to do any more.
Yes, well, I
She
realise
was a lot
That's
tougher
why
at the
I've
beginning.
rearranged the rosters to allow for extra overtime. Now, there's to be
Ah.
maximum staffing.
What's Joyce? You'll know. What's Joyce's first appearance?
For as
So
long
I don't
as
think
I
she's
think
there
it's
right at the very start, but it's not far off.
No, probably not long before this.
Now, if that's all, ladies, thank you for your attention.
Forcing them to do overtime, the usual prison officer complaints.
Well, that's got them all on their toes. It's good to see this place administered properly at last.
Yeah, we're still very undermanned, though.
Oh, the staff are all dedicated officers.
They won't sort that out for another 600 odd episodes, don't worry.
About overtime.
We're always
I'm
understaffed.
not here to win a popularity contest.
Would you like some help
Don't worry.
providing the rosters?
Ted Douglas from the department will sort it out.
I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, how about coming over for dinner tonight and we can combine business with
Oh,
pleasure?
He probably
Vera.
isn't in it yet either, has he? He won't have appeared yet.
No, of course not. It's just that.
What then?
She's trying to invite him round for dinner.
Well, I've moved back.
Do you remember
with the family.
some favourite episodes later, Greg? Do you remember when they went?
Seemed like the best
Jim and Vera went out clubbing to a singles bar and they pull people. It's quite funny.
Yeah, Jim pulls the woman who used to be the prisoner and escaped.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that story.
Yeah. Before that, he sort of pulls someone else, and yeah, it's just hilarious the way it's done.
I always like seeing Vera when she goes out glammed
Lets
up.
the hair down. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks terrific
Yeah.
with hair
Yeah.
down.
Could look after
Yeah.
myself, all right, but it's nice to have the company.
How is your Gran?
Because right at the start, there's obviously the storyline with George Lucas.
I mean, I don't know
why they think I need
to be babysitting.
And you go, why have they called him George Lucas?
Oh, yes, it's very comfortable.
But even at 1979, George Lucas is known to be George
Oh
Lucas.
yeah,
at
oh
that
yes,
point.
I never thought of that. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, Vera too had questionable taste in men, didn't she? You know.
Mm.
I couldn't have been that bad if Gran was so pleased you were coming.
It's almost like they don't want happy storylines for people.
No.
When she gets back?
No.
Well, that won't mean you're being consorted.
What happened to Judith Ann, I wonder? I mean, she, you know.
I was actually trying to think of that when she appeared earlier. Did she just disappear as well?
Well, I think you see Mum again when, do you remember B gets out when she gets amnesia and she goes on
Oh,
the
yeah.
run and Mum looks
Classic.
after her and then Mum gets put in Wentworth because she's like harbouring a criminal, but she gets off. But you don't see Judith Ann that time, really.
Hey,
No.
why don't you
Is
show
that
me where
when
everything
Meg
is?
lies
keep you
and gets
healthy
put
and
inside?
That's later.
Gran exaggerates.
Yeah.
I thought that was related to like a mum storyline as well.
Don't think so, no. It was something else. Margot or something.
These make stunning.
Oh yeah, it might be Margot.
Oh, well, what are we going to play then?
We could play
What are we going to play then?
Dominoes. There'll be snakes and ladders next.
I can play dominoes.
We could make them out of cardboard.
Yeah, mark dots all over them. Yeah, we could make 3 out of every card.
Well, they finally cracked. Dominoes.
Hey, Mrs. Jackson.
Yes, Lizzie?
Why have we been watched so hard? I mean, you can't almost go to the took without being watched.
That's such a depressing board behind them.
Yeah, very. Oh, it's her again.
Tony was a mate of mine, Dollface. I'm going to take pieces out
Shut
of
up,
you.
you great
Oh, God, how many times?
Don't worry, kid.
It gets increasingly less scary as well.
She's got many lines, has she? Dollface, Tony is my friend.
No, we don't tell the wards
Yeah.
nothing.
The governor said...
Well, do you reckon they had to pay her more if she said different words?
I had heard that, actually. That's why extras, you know, they're not allowed to speak, so you'd have to pay them.
Yeah.
You see them often they're just whispering, aren't they? And, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing on the on those like blooper reels is that when you hear like background noise, like when people are like murmuring and stuff like that, they use a loop of the same sounds. So it's
I don't like running to the union. I ought to be the last.
Yeah. Oh. Tense music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time for your lesson, Dollface. Time you learned you don't go shooting at my mates.
Oh.
Bringing in the
yeah, if Roz just turned around, oh fuck off.
Don't call me Dollface.
In the opposing corner, he doesn't know how to compromise Meg. The union's our only weapon.
I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll be there. Right.
The union stuff's only good when Joan's in it.
What's the matter?
And Colleen.
What?
Look,
Oh,
Colleen just goes mad, doesn't she?
Oh.
Is she dead? No. No, she's breathing. Now get a stretcher, then find the governor and let him know. Right. You were told to keep them under constant supervision. I only turned my back for half a minute. You know what this lot can do in half a minute.
To be honest, that is plenty of time to stab someone or kill someone.
Where did you go when you left this room?
Did I leave this room? You weren't here a minute ago, Smith.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because I had to go to the loo, isn't it?
Is the governor against that too?
You didn't ask permission.
When you've got to go, you've got to go.
Stand up, Coulson. Presumably you were in the toilets at the time. Did you see her?
Yes. Yes, I saw her there.
Another rotten little liar.
She is not a liar. She's been brought up by the penguins. You know, the holy penguins, the nuns.
Don't get funny with me.
Lizzie probably thinks it's literally penguins as well.
I don't believe either of you. But the governor will
Colloquialism.
sort you out. Now get moving. You know the way.
You better come along too.
Been on the booze, so she goes, oh yeah, she gets raised by
Maybe.
penguins.
Yeah. She's very tall, Alice.
But I was thinking that very tall.
I saw Eves threaten Coulson. Before I could take action, Smith had warned her off.
Did Smith threaten Eves with physical violence?
I heard her use the words.
What
"I'll knock
action
your
was
block
Meg
off."
gonna take?
And did you try and knock a block off Smith?
Who, me? I never laid a glove on her.
Well, why should I get involved? It's that Screw's job to keep the peace here, not mine.
Had the prisoners been properly supervised, Mrs. Jackson, this wouldn't have happened.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Meg, there's 7 prisoners. There's only 3. There's 3 of you. That's plenty.
Matter with Officer Barry.
And they just walked right by you?
We had our backs turned momentarily from the door.
I see. Well, this routine matter.
2 officers, no prisoners. That's a
However, we won't discuss
terrible ratio.
Smith, I'm quite sure that you had something to do with this attack, so I'm sending you to solitary.
Oh, you can't do that. You've got no proof.
I don't need any proof.
That's not fair. She was only...
Thank you, Mrs. Jackson. Go on, Coulson. She's only trying to what? Had Eve threatened you before?
The governor spoke to you, Coulson.
You've been in a lot of trouble since you've come here, Coulson. Had you confided in us in the first place, Smith wouldn't be on her way to...
She really hasn't been that much trouble.
Not yet, no.
To rely on the staff, not the prisoners. We run this place, not them.
She's been there a day, and she's essentially just been threatened slightly 3 times.
Antonia McNally died in hospital half an hour ago.
Oh, Roz, you're in the shit.
Bye. Sir Great Thornton.
But that was on the outside. And things were different.
Vocal version is always the best.
I think so too.
Is this too early for Colin Christmas? I think it might be.
For what Christmas?
Colin Christmas. He's one of the...
Oh, really? Someone in the production? I don't remember that name. Ken Mulholland. He's on a lot of those Talking Prisoners, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Colin Christmas does like outside camera work or additional camera work or something.
Good name.
So you'll start spotting it all the time now.
The Adult Deaf Society.
Lakeside Lodge.
The Adult Deaf Society. Why are they? Why?
I don't know.
And I just saw Jeannie, the actress that plays Angela, had her own costume thing.
Yeah.
And talking of Are You Being Subject, there was Grace Bross removals just before. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, notice that there was a different lodge given a credit. No Travel Lodge. That's why it isn't the Red Bricks yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it all makes sense. Travel Lodge, it is all the Red Brick stuff, which is all the bars they ever use, all the hotels they ever use. They're all Travel Lodges.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so you'll know definitely what happens in episode 65. But what would you have liked
Will I?
happened? Yeah, you
will. I don't remember everything.
Okay, well, luckily you don't need to. What would you have liked to have happened in episode 65?
Oh my goodness. Or is this a question you're asking everybody now?
I think I do anyway, but only when I remember.
As a kind of a as a sort of follow on from that.
Yeah, from those stories.
Yeah, actually. I'm trying to think. Do you know what? I'm stumped, actually. I can't think. Sorry, it's a bit useless. I felt, because, Roz obviously hears that she's shot. So, you know that things are going to get worse because she's basically guilty, isn't she? So,
yeah,
I guess to turn sort of nastier and tougher, really, because she kind of knows, she knows the game is up, but she doesn't. She still sort of kind of believes in her innocence. I would have liked Jim to have stepped it up and made it even worse, because basically I think Erica does come back after a few episodes. They talk her into it. But I would have liked him to have upped the game, because they did have those, when a sort of deputy other governor stepped in and then they couldn't stand it and the women went on strike and the prison officers went on strike. I can't remember if that... I think there is some kind of protest and they get Erica back to tell you the truth there too. I think I would have liked Martha to have got more lines and to have, suddenly become a complete intellectual.
I'm the opposite. I would like to
have like a brain transplant.
Fewer lines or fewer words, but she had to rearrange them into different orders until they became more threatening.
Yeah, doll face, I'm getting you, or face getting you, doll face. It's like, yeah.
Me friend, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, me friend.
Yeah. Let's try and be creative with the little that I've got. Yeah. Oh, I would have liked to have seen Bye Bye Greg, Fuck Off Greg, and Angela and Karen getting it together. Because yeah, there were some lesbian relationships in the show, but they didn't really last. So
Yeah, and have they started yet? Because obviously there was because there's the Judy and Sharon one, which that's not going to be for a little while yet.
And that was very tortured, and actually, because the actress that played Sharon also played. Do you remember Terry Malone?
Terry came back later, yeah.
Who had the relationship with Joan, and both of those the characters she played were very kind of manipulative, and Sharon was very childlike, and Judy was just a fool, really. She would kind of do a lot for the women that she loved. So it would have been nice to have seen a positive queer relationship, but I think because maybe it's 79, 80, it was too early. It was enough to have representation, wasn't it?
Well, Angela's shown to be very strong and successful, which is
good.
Probably quite rare at this stage.
That is true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, yes, those sorts of things, really.
So what other storylines were there in that episode? I was just like, did Meg do anything? Not really. What happens to Mum after this?
Mum. I think she's got pleurisy, hasn't she? She gets out of hospital, doesn't she? And I can't really remember. Goes back to live with Judith.
I was never that interested in her storylines, to be honest.
No, I mean, she was in it at the very beginning, wasn't she? As like this sort of surrogate mum to the prison, to the girls, and all of that stuff. Yeah. And Megan.
Weird mix of stories there.
Yeah.
And,
there was a bit, actually.
We were one out from the really good episode by the look of it. It looks like 63 was the banger. And
Never mind.
Yeah. We got the crumbs of 63.
But you went random, didn't you? Yeah.
Rules is rules. All right, they're my own rules, but and I could change them, but
no, that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, so the order of the stories in maybe like the first 100 episodes, I always get wrong. I always get a bit mixed up of what happens when and all that kind of thing. But Roz arriving is actually I always think, that is around this time. So I can kind of think like the second half of the first 100 episodes is Roz time.
Yeah.
So at least she's a character I can associate with specific episodes. It's like Maxine, 300s.
Yeah, that's right.
Simple as that.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be able to do that. The Barnhurst lot, 500s.
Oh, Jesus, that was not so good.
And also, it's not even all the 500s. It's only like halfway through, or whatever it is. And you go, if I see an episode on this where it comes up and you get 500, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Once Myra goes, it really goes downhill.
Oh yeah, because it's the siege, isn't it? And then after the siege, I do like the siege storyline. It's very intense. And
Ruth Ballinger was a kind of like a Tony McNally character who sort of self-styled gangster's mole who grooms the women and just gets them to do what.
Yeah, it's a good story. But then, but I think they hadn't thought through what happens after that because there's not much left. As soon as that story ends, they're sort of like, shit, that's been the only story.
Do you mean the Tony McNally getting shot?
No, the Ruth Ballinger.
Yeah.
They go, that's been taking up everything for like several episodes. There's no other strands. So they've got to kind of start from nothing and they've got to build again. So you need a plot, B plot, C plot from all started at the same time from that point.
Yeah. It's maybe a bit like this episode, although because it had its merits, but you get those lulls, don't you, where actually not that much sort of like happens and
I mean the highlight was me trying to read what Teabags Lizzie was carrying.
Oh, really? That was the best bit for you. Yeah.
Well, it's the bit I was focusing the hardest on.
Oh, dear.
But, turkey bag. I still think it said turkey bags.
Perhaps.
So, for all I know, the biggest selling tea in Australia in 1979 was turkey bags.
Perhaps. Yeah, they had some funny names for things.
Yeah, I have nothing to suggest I'm wrong there, but it just seems unlikely, doesn't it? All right. As always on here, we have a quiz because we've got the name Quizner Cell Block H, and so because I've named first, quiz was thought of second.
Quizner Cell Block H.
And I've made a different quiz again, and it's multiple choice, but if you're a prisoner expert, you're allowed to not have the multiple choice for double points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Depends what the questions are like, though, doesn't it?
Well, I set them, so that's all the information you need.
I think the last time you did it, I got caught out quite a few times. You know, I don't know everything. You know, what's the level of
last
hardness
time, last series, whoever the winner was got 14 out of 10 due to me not understanding my own rules. So it's going to be done as a percentage this time. So they got 70% last time, but they did it without the answers.
Okay.
Which is just showing off, if you ask me.
Right. So I've got a choice of either multiple choice or I've got possible answers or. Ooh, right.
I think this is easier. I think these are easier to get without the multiple choice answers this time.
Okay, I'll chance it then. All right, without the answers, and then I'll make a full flat on my ass probably. But okay, yeah, I'll try.
Question 1: Who killed Bill Jackson?
Chrissy Latham.
As always on this, I will say your score at the end because I use these questions several times. Who was wrongly accused of burying a baby alive?
Lynn Warner.
And also the problem with people not choosing the multiple choice answers, they're not going to know the obviously joke one I've put in every time on these. I should just make people do multiple choice. Fiona Spence played Vera Bennett, but which character did she originally audition for?
B. Smith.
Oh my god! So I didn't realise what I wrote the questions before I worked out which episode. Who temporarily took over as governor after Erica Davidson resigned?
Okay. Jim Fletcher. Fletch the Latch.
What the chance of literally getting that episode?
Ta-da.
Who was top dog at Wentworth when the series ended?
Rita Connors. It could have been Rita or it could have been Kath Maxwell. Oh, because I think Kath Maxwell. Rita named her as a successor.
What does the H in Prisoner Cell Block H stand for?
I mean, H block, one of the blocks within Wentworth.
What was the name of the prison doctor who became romantically involved with Carrot Travers?
I'm doing the gods are smiling down on me. Greg Miller, Dr. Greg Miller.
I mean, I don't think his surname was mentioned in that episode, was it? But
no.
What do the initials WDC stand for? Prison signage and stationery.
My God, the Wentworth Detention Centre.
What distinctive feature did Cass Parker have?
Distinctive feature? Physical or sort of
I could have said
mental.
trait. I could have said trait there.
Yeah, right. Feature, I mean, she had a temper. I mean, she, could be a bit of a psychotic streak, I would say. She was a killer. Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you half of that.
All right.
How did Mervyn fucking Pringle die?
Oh, God, I hated him. Did he die? Did he die? Not in the show.
I like that I call him Mervyn fucking Pringle, and it's just I've actually put that in the question.
You don't like him? Yeah. He was I didn't know he died in Prisoner. Is that a trick question? He didn't die.
It actually says sadly still alive.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, right. You don't like it.
Well, you have got 95%.
Yay. Well, they were not. I've got to. You were right. Those questions were easy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some of them on the previous one, if people do it without the multiple choice answers, some of them are actually impossible because of how I've done the question. The distinctive feature Cass Parker had was incredible strength.
All right.
Like,
yeah. Okay.
She was
She didn't know her own
psychotic.
strength, did she?
Yeah,
like
she
when
was.
She
was very
killed
powerful.
Mr. Bridges. Yeah.
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 So that's what that one was.
Okay.
But so I know I've got some people who've come on who won't know any of these. So I have to try and set it to see to all levels. So some people are going to absolutely piss this, and some people are going to not understand some of the words.
Well, I was lucky with ones that were based on the episode.
Yeah, two of those were based on that episode.
Ever so slightly.
I really should have checked to see what goes on. Right, and also since you were last on, there is the exciting new feature, which is what would happen in prisoner cell block H if. Where what we do is we look at a moment in the last episode we just watched and go, what should have happened, or what would you like to have changed in that episode? And then we run it in AI and we see what the outcome is.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah. And it involves very little work from us, which is good.
Wow.
So just something that happened in the episode, just make it so something else, and we can go, what would happen in prisoner cell block H if, and then we put that in.
You want me to tell you them?
Yeah.
I'd like Tony McNally to survive and get out of her prison bed, and except she was not, I don't know, decide that she's going to take revenge on Roz.
I could just do that. What would happen next in prison cell block H if, in episode 64, Tony McNally survived?
Yeah.
See, it does sometimes give far more information than is actually required. Okay. It does slightly patronizing. Now that's a fascinating what if. Tony McNally's death in episode 64 was a key early prisoner turning point. If she'd survived, it would have had major ripple effects through Wentworth's power dynamics and probably rewritten a chunk of the show's early years. Let's imagine how this plays out. It's bullet pointed. I like it when it bullet pointed. Tony survives the assassination attempt. In the original, Tony dies after being shot by a botched hit ordered by the mob. Oh no, this is a different one. This is one of the alternate ones. The hits, right, so in this, it's a mob hit rather than a Roz hit. The hit still happens, but Tony survives the gunshot thanks to a combination of luck and quick thinking by prison officers, maybe Meg.
But they weren't there.
I know. It doesn't matter. ChatGPT doesn't know this.
No, they weren't there in the. I mean, maybe someone.
What if they were just on their lunch break and what have we walking past?
That judge that you said, the one that you thought had a funny face, he walked in front of the bullet. Yeah,
it could have been that. Maybe Meg or even Vera trying to redeem herself after a bad week. That's what it says.
Is that what it says?
Oh it just assumes Vera's had a bad week.
It was there, yeah.
She's rushed to hospital guarded by officers and makes a full recovery. Her survival becomes a media circus. The mob's failure is public, and now Tony is dangerous because she knows too much. Because I suppose we could have done if Tony is guilty. Gets found guilty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That, because then she would have been put back in. Actually, maybe that might have been a bit better. And then Roz wouldn't have shot her, but then I don't know.
We'll find that anyway. Because this
so many different. It's like sliding doors, isn't it? Alternative reality.
Well, we'd never have met Roz.
No, that's it, isn't it?
All right, let's go for the. Right. What would happen next in prison cell block H if, in episode 64, Tony McNally was found guilty of murder? 1. A shock verdict. In the broadcast version, the jury's uncertainty keeps her fate ambiguous and her arc short. But imagine the verdict comes back guilty. The courtroom erupts. Tony's defiant composure cracks for the first time. The press brands her the mob's mole who murdered for love. She's sentenced to life at Wentworth, making her a long-term inmate rather than a passing storyline. 2. Arrival as a true lifer. When she returns through the gates, she's not the glamorous outsider anymore. She's one of them. The women are divided. Some see her as a hero who took out a crook, others as a snitch who put the mob into Wentworth's world.
Okay.
B. Smith sizes her up immediately. There's tension, but also recognition. Tony has power, contacts, and charisma. Lizzie and Doreen gossip about her trial every 5 minutes, while Vera Bennett gloats that justice was finally done.
Ooh. That could be pretty. That could be good. That could be good. Yeah.
That is very Vera, isn't it?
And one thing was actually, because, you know, like when Tony was she was in prison, because the reason why she was able to take over as the top dog was because B was in solitary. But then when B got out, they sort of formed this uneasy alliance. But you got the sense, because one thing, Tony was probably going to get drugs in, and B, so you got the sense there was much more mileage for like conflict between Tony and B.
Yeah. Okay, a mob war inside Wentworth. Because Tony's conviction is tied to gangland business, the outside world doesn't let her rest. New inmates start arriving with orders from the mob to silence her. Food gets tampered with, she's attacked in the laundry. B decides to protect her, partly to spite the corrupt screws, which turns into one of those classic prisoner power play storylines. The department's panic. The Department of this could have introduced Ted Douglas of the department earlier if this had happened. The Department of Corrective Services suddenly realised they've locked a mob insider in a tinderbox. The governor, Erica, I know, is told to keep her alive at all costs. Tony bargains for privileges, claiming she'll give information on outside operations like Ruth Ballinger. Behind the scenes, she's playing both sides, pitting the department and the mob against each other. B versus Tony, the power duel. Tony's intelligence and charm threaten B's authority. At first, they cooperate, running the prison's contraband network together. When Tony starts giving orders of her own, B challenges her, leading to a violent confrontation in the rec room. The fight ends not with a death, but with grudging respect. You've got guts, McNally. Just don't cross me again.
It's come up with all this dialogue. Yeah. And
there are only snatches of dialogue, but they've got them quite spot on so far.
Some of it is.
Because she's a lifer, Tony would survive deep into the 200s or 300s. She'd evolve into a clever calculating fixer using her mob ties to get favours, cigarettes and protection. Other prisoners like Judy Bryant or Cass Parker could look to her as a mentor. Her eventual downfall could come from double-crossing Joan Ferguson, who'd see her as the only woman clever enough to threaten her dominance.
Right. Yeah,
a lot of this makes sense. A lot of this makes sense.
If she stayed in it that long, I mean, it's, yeah.
By the time B leaves the series, Tony could plausibly have become the next unofficial top dog, a bridge between the old Wentworth and the later, more corrupt era. She'd be remembered as a woman who came in guilty and ran the place anyway. There you go. Although there's nothing on her death, I would like to know her eventual. How does she die?
You're hooked now.
I do like it because it kind of just runs off in its own thing.
She would have lasted for ages then, according to AI.
Where it comes up with loads of different options. It's got the mob's final revenge. Tony's old underworld associates never stop trying to silence her. After years of failed attempts, one of their new recruits lands in Wentworth and engineers a riot accident, which is kind of what happened to B, isn't it? The redemption ending. After saving another inmate's life in a siege or fire, Tony is critically injured. The power struggle ending. If the writers want pure drama, Tony and Joan Ferguson form an uneasy alliance that collapses spectacularly. The legend ending. Tony simply disappears. There you go. Kate with 4 possible endings for her as well.
Bit like Sonia Stevens when she vanished.
Yeah. The thing is, because, say, Tony had been in there from this episode up to that point, there may have been no need for the Sonia Stevens story because they could have use that
Yeah.
storyline on Tony.
I mean, she would have, and I was thinking of Nola Mackenzie too, that the Freak teamed up with. You see, we wouldn't have got all of that though, would we? No character has had that longevity, have they? Really, apart from the
No.
regulars.
So that would have taken her from some episode like 60 or whatever this story started. What point did Sonia disappear? Mid 400s?
Something like that, yeah.
That'd be a hell of a run on Prison.
Yeah, we might have got bored of Tony, to be honest with you. Sorry, love.
Well, she'd have wanted a pay rise because she's one of the biggest. They wouldn't have given it to her. She'd have left. She'd have been in Panto. Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm surprised it didn't come up with that as one of the options. The actress left because she wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think we've covered all the stuff we need to cover.
Right. Good. Right.
Thanks for doing this, mate.
Well, good to see you. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah. Like I said, I could have come up with more new stuff or changed the format. Can't be bothered.
No. It all works.
There's a way to do it.
Yeah. Good. Right.
Flogging a dead horse. That's what they call it.
No. Good. Yeah. So, you're going to be doing some more then for the next sort of round. Yeah.
Yeah. What I plan to do, I'll give myself like a month's head start. So these are going to come out like mid-November.
But the roses here are prisoners too. When morning comes around, he used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then.
Get in touch by emailing no.lagging.podcast@gmail.com.